Hey everyone, Sebastian here. Welcome to episode 18 of me learning game development. And today I want to close this I want to close this project out so I can actually delete Unity and move on to Godot, and then I can actually learn Godot and start making games. So let's just get right into it. I have everything pulled up. Uh, you know, uh, Random errors, my beloved. They're here. The random unknown errors, errors of unknown origin, my beloved. Do you know that meme? Okay, whatever. Basically, I am going to. I'm just gonna finish this out. I think I can do it today. Um, maybe it is. Maybe I'm not, but I think I can do it today. Also, making a prefab is the last section, but I'm pretty sure these are automatic chapters. I think. I wish they would I wish they would differentiate between automatic chapters and um, automatic chapters and chapters that were put there by the uploader. I mean, he doesn't have any timestamps in the description, so I'm assuming they're automatic chapters. All right, let's get into it. Um. Okay. So first thing I want to do is make the light actually ramp up to yellow. I figured out yesterday, or I thought yesterday, of a way I could do this somewhat easily. And um, yeah, I thought of a way I could do this somewhat easily because colors come in values, right? Like, yeah, so this one is 1.92.0161. Wait, what? Is this on all of them? Solid red. Yellow. RGBA is whatever, but the color is nice to look at? What the f... Oh, okay, so this is 1001. Okay, cool. So pretty much I just have to get the uh, the middle numbers down to 0. That's easy, right? Can I do color dot, like, let me think. Like, there has to be a way to somewhat easily manipulate these color values for this to actually work the way I'm thinking. Um, yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking I can make a method here. Actually, let me just try it first. Flashlight dot color dot what? A alpha component. 0 is transparent, 1 is opaque. Blue component. Oh. Green. Okay, so they have RGBA. Okay. That's easy. That's pretty easy, actually. Uh, returns the maximum color component value. Max RGB. Okay. Linear value. Grayscale value. Um, get type hash code gamma. Okay, I mean I think yeah, yeah. I think I can do this. Maybe. Is there equal, what is it? Plus, there's plus equals and then there's minus equals. Is there times equals and divided by equals? Wait, if I do divided by, oh fudge, wait. So I would have to store the, okay, this is red. This is, wait, red as well? Red is at one, what? Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, I would have to store the original values, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I would actually. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. That's easy. Um, and I can actually you know, I will make a new method. I will actually make a new method here. Void color change. Why not? And then I'm gonna make this a bool. Um, sure. Bool parent. I can just call it bool, bro. It doesn't matter. Or boolean. Like it doesn't freaking matter, bro. Right? Okay. I can just do boolean. Poggers. Um. So that doesn't matter too much, actually. I don't think. Yeah. I can do if. Oh wait. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do a max here. Oh, wait, this is easy, bro. Okay, if it's just color red and color yellow, then this is easy. Yeah, this is easy. Never mind. So I do if, actually, do I do this? Sure. Then I can do, oh fudge, wait, maybe this isn't gonna work in a method. Would it be easier? Okay, so I need to do a check to see if this is true, right? Okay, so this is already a bool here. And then I need to do a check to see if it's already at the max. Would it just be easier to freaking do it inside? Wait. Okay, let me just write it out. Let me just write it out first. Here. Then spotlight, sorry, flashlight dot color. What is it? Plus, can I do plus, or would that not work? Wait, would that not work actually? Maybe not. Whoops, whatever. I'll just do this. Right? Oh, and then I do divided by how fast do I want it to count up? Very slowly. Very slowly. So, do I do it time dot delta time? Wait, what is time dot delta time? Yeah, yeah, that's it. Easy peasy, baby. Okay. Then I can just copy this, and then I can just do this. I can just do yellow. Why is there a space here? Then I need to do the check for. Wait, is that it? I don't need a freaking. Wait, I may actually not need a, whatchamacallit for this. May not actually need a method for this. Really? I'm not sure I need a method for any of this. Oh, except for, what is it? The whole coroutine thing and also the uh, player detector thing. I do need that. So I need to do something inside this. If player detector is true, or would it be delay? Would it be divided by time dot delta time? Wait, how do I separate this into even amounts? Like, Do I need to check and see if it's already at the max? No, I don't. No, I don't because it's if it's at the max, then the player is dead, so it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, okay, so then I can do this maybe here. You know what? I will do a while loop here. While flashlight dot color does not equal color dot yellow, then we do this here. Sure, yeah, that works, I guess. And the counter can be 0? The counter can be 0, right? That's fine. Um, or do I want an incremental counter return to 0? Like, do I want the counter to incrementally return to 0 like I was talking about yesterday? You know what? I will do that. I will do that. Um, this counter equals 0 doesn't really need to be here. Uh, okay. Is this correct, though? Actually, maybe I will have the counter equal a percentage. Wait, okay, okay. I think this is better. You know what? I'm gonna try it out first, actually, and I don't think it's gonna work. And then I'm gonna fix it. I think I'm gonna do it the correct way, kind of the correct way. Um, yeah, okay. So this, if this goes up, then it adds. This amount every single time. Okay, and then if this does it, then it goes back, and because there's no player object, then it does that. Yeah, and I can add a while loop here too, why not? While flashlight dot color does not equal color dot red. Nice, then I can bam, slam a jam, wham pam. Okay, now this is probably not going to work now that, you know, from what I said. Um, but it might, you know, it might. All right, nice, it crashed. Why did it crash? Why did it crash? Why did it crash? Why is it crashing on me? Um, what the fu what the fudge is going on? Okay, what is happening? Oh, it just went to the end. Never mind. Okay, what is happening, baby? What's happening? Let's kill it, I guess. Fudge me, man. Why? Why did it do that? Well, flashlight color does not equal color dot yellow. Is this not? Wait, what? I'm confused. If it crashes again, I guess I will just try and do it the right way that I'm thinking of. Um, Maybe the calculation is too large. No, let's just do 2. Let's just try 2 for now. Wow, 61 of them. That's crazy. Alright. Let's get it. Baby. Yeah, it crashed again. Nice! What the fudge is going on? Like, it shouldn't be crashing, right? I have no infinite loops, I don't think. Okay, this isn't infinite. This isn't infinite. Well, color does not equal yellow. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the while loops. And hope that fixes it. Okay, we got BAM. Yep, everything's in order. Nice. Please don't crash. Whoa! Yeah, so that is that is why I that is why I didn't think it was the right thing. So it was the loops, okay? Yeah, and literally uh-huh. Don't add the colors. Don't add the colors. Um so I want to make it equal to the color red proportional to yeah, I may not know how to do this actually. I may not know how to do this. So counter is 0. Oh, okay. So I need to do So, no, counter. Yeah. And then I need to do, yeah, I don't know how to make a change between these without, like, equals grayscale to string. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, this may not work either. I may just have to do it manually. Uh, I mean, this color dot red thing may not work, but something else may work. Um, like I can do a B. Yeah, I can do this to all that. Yeah, so that may work. And then what I want this to do, I want this to be counter -1. Or I want this to be... No. I want this to be counter minus delay. Does that not work? Okay. And then counter minus delay. I don't want this to ever be 0, ever. So maybe delay, yeah, delay minus counter, except counter, yeah. Um, actually, what? Wait, I want it to be divided by like the opposite of this, basically. Equals color dot yellow divided by, so if this, okay, so I need to remove this. There. And then I need to, actually, is this counter or delay? Flashlight color equals, yes, yes. So if this gets to 1, so counter, no. Yes. So counter divided by 1, yeah, okay. And then I want this one to be 1 eventually. Delay is 1, yes. Delay is 1, counter goes up to 1, okay, yes. So delay, okay, then I can do a minus time dot delta time. Oh, wait, maybe while loop. Oh, that's freaking why I did it. That's why I did it. That's why it crashed. Is because you shouldn't put a while loop inside the update method. That's why, bro, I'm freaking trolling. Um, Okay, so maybe the other one would have worked. Yeah, because it's already a loop. It's already a loop. Okay, now let's just go back to the way it was before. Divided by time dot delta time. Okay, then we go, what is this, plus equals? And then we go counter equals 0. Then we go yellow also divided by time dot delta time. Okay, then we go that equals, wait, what? I just had this equals 0. Yeah, I think so. Then we add the if statement to this. If flashlight dot color does not equal yellow, then we do the bing bang. Bing bang bam boom slam a jam. Okay. Nice. Let's see what happens. Same thing. Okay, so this is useless. Nice. So that is useless. Wow, that's crazy. I wish I knew that was a thing. Wow, so I can just bang, bam, and then wow. Okay, so let's do the thing that we did before, actually. Whoa. Thank you. Let's do the thing that we did before. So this, yep, yep. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to match up with this here. And then this is going to be like the reverse. Um, delay flashlight dot color equal delay minus counter. And delay is 1, and then the counter counts up. Yeah, but this is off. Okay, maybe that'll work. Maybe. And counter. What? Uh, delay. It divides it. Oh, it divides. Okay, I see. I see. I get it. I get it now. So the color, what should we call it? Color dot Where the fudge is it now? Okay, so this is the opacity here. Um, so this is dividing the opacity. I want this to always equal 1. Um, color dot yellow. Yeah, I might just have to. RGBA. So G E E equals color dot yellow divided by delay dot counter. It should equal 1 though. This should. Oh. Yeah, it should equal 1. So this is what I need to change here. If counter greater than, yeah, greater than 0? Yeah. Then I do this here because it's going negative. It's going negative. Okay. I think that fixes it, maybe. Okay, thank you. No shot. No shot it actually works. Oh my! Yeah, it works. It's just a little bit, let me think. Yeah, it just, it switches very fast. Is the only thing because it's not, it doesn't have a gradient. So that looks kinda ugly. So I am going to change it. That actually kind of looks cool though. Oh my, okay. Like it goes like boing, like you know, boing. Okay, boing. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Like it starts off as a little bit red and then it gets very red. But then it, wait. Okay. And then it also switches back to yellow like immediately. So that's another issue. So I am, in fact, going to have to do the other way that I thought for it to work well. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Wow! Wow! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's like the only issue. Is it switches too fast? All right, I'll do the way that I thought here. So I think these are good. I think these work here. Um, so I'm gonna have to do, what is it? So the one is the same. So I'm just gonna have to, can I do B or G B or can I do G comma no? So I'm gonna have to add color yellow dot B. No, G. So I'm gonna start with G here. What? Because it is not a variable. What? Cannot modify the return value. Float. It's a float? It's a float, bro. Cannot modify the return value of light dot color because it is not a variable. I've been modifying it. You what? I've literally been modifying it. What? Flashlight dot color dot G equals 1 because it's not a variable. Of course it's a variable, bro. What the fudge are you saying? Cannot modify the return value. What? It's read only. Okay. It's a variable. It is a variable. It's right there. It's a float called G, you fudging. What? Wait, what the fudge? Cannot modify the return value. Cannot modify the return value. Cannot modify the return value. What? Uh, okay. because it only returns, so okay. Uh, whatever. I guess I'll just fudging do this. Whatever, bro. Yellow change. Actually, oh, I just need one of these, actually. Just kidding. Color change. Nice. And then I just... Okay. Sure. I think I can do this, I think. Maybe. This isn't inside anything, right? No. Uh, so they're floats. It's 4 floats. So 1, comma. Yeah, sure. Color dot yellow dot G. Divided by delay dot counter. Sure. I think this is correct. I think. So then I just do this dot B. And then this is 1, I think. Cannot implicitly. Oh, okay, sure, you annoying. What? One, two, three, four. This is a. This is a float. Brr. I can't. Oh, maybe that's why. I do this, then I do this, maybe. Nice. That's easy. Easy peasy, baby. RGB. Can I just do this? Or is it gonna yell at me? Okay, nice. It's not. RGBA. Okay, then I'm thinking, what? Yeah, I'm thinking that, how the fudge did that even happen? Bro, I'm like staring at this word and this doesn't even look like a real word to me anymore. What the fudge? The word color? But there it is, color.yellow. I'm tired, I guess, maybe. Um, okay. Now, do I have to do the if thing? No, because this is eventually going to be 0, and it's not going to add anymore, right? Okay, so then we do color change. Or does this need to be time.delta time? Or does it need to be something else? So this is going to be like I want it to be an even amount. You know what? Maybe it doesn't actually need this. Or would it be times time dot delta time? Oh, maybe that was the fudging problem. Divided by? Oh, maybe that was the problem. Whoops. No, but it's still not gonna. Okay. It's still not going to do a gradient if I do that. Yeah, maybe times time dot delta time. Actually, I can just do this. Nice, easy. Um, what? Oh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this and that. Nice. Now let's see what that does anyway. Let's see what that does now. because that might work or it might not work. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. It shouldn't have been red. It shouldn't have been red. Times. I think I do need to do this here. Or, yeah, know what? This is going to be imprecise at some point, right? Okay, you know, I am just going to do if flashlight color dot B, because 0.92, if it's greater than or equal to this one, it should be 0, RGB, oh G, I guess it doesn't matter. Or it does matter, G. So RG, so G is 0.92. Yep. If flashlight color is greater than or equal to, no, is greater than. Yeah, nice. Okay. Then we do if flashlight, okay, I'll just copy this, really. Is less than color dot yellow dot G. Then I can change it. Okay, now I think this will work. Okay, this one. What the fudge? You know what? Let's just make this a little longer here. Let's just make this like 5 or something. Let's just make it, let's just fudging, let's just do that. Like, I don't even need to change this. Sure. So now it's green. Why is it green? Okay, and now it's bugging out. Now they're bugging out for some reason. And they're also not going back to yellow. Hmm. G, 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 G. Why? They should be all turning green now, if what I think is true. Why are they not all turning green now? Why are they green in the first place? That's like, why green? And they bug out. They all bug out. What the fudge? Why are they all bugging out? Why are they all bugging out? Why are they all green? Yeah, I'm confused. I, E, yeah, I'm confused. Hmm. Maybe it is divided. No, it can't be. That can't be right, right? Okay, now this is only gonna happen if I get caught here. What the fudge? Oh, I'm trolling. That's why. That's why. Okay. There you go. All should be fixed. It should be fixed now, I think. Maybe. Didn't even save it. Nice. Oh, it works! It actually works. It's just the flashlights are bugging out hardcore for some reason. Why is it point? What? Why is this negative? Okay, I am going to. What is this one? This one? I'm going to disable all of these. Bro, what? What? I just disabled all of these. How is it still going? Bro, it is. It's breaking the rules. It's breaking the rules! It is literally breaking the rules. Oh, wait a second. Or is it? Wait, is it breaking the rules? No. No, it's. I mean, it is breaking the rules, but it's still following the paths. The path. Like, I. What? I disabled all of these. What? I disabled all of these. It shouldn't be working. Like, they shouldn't even be able. They shouldn't even be accessed right now. They shouldn't even be able to be accessed right now. Which is crazy. It's like slightly pink, but I guess I'm fine with that, maybe. What's the one with the majority here? Yeah, it's like slightly pink. How can I even fix that? Uh, I ca- I guess I can't? Maybe? If flashlight dot color dot G is greater than, you know what? Um, guess maybe the only way I can fix it. Let me think here. Equal would not be, yeah. You know, I'm gonna have to do some funny business here. And flashlight dot color dot G minus color change. Color change is greater than, sorry, color change dot G is greater than 0. Or I guess I could just say color change dot, or color dot red dot G, right? Which is 0 anyway, so. If flashlight dot color dot G is greater than, okay. So if this is greater than 0 and this minus the next one is greater than 0. Or wait. Yes, then it does it. So this basically just gives it a little bit of a pad to, yeah, it gives it a little bit of a pad so that it doesn't, so that it stays above 0. Because this, like just this statement could make it go below 0 because the next subtraction could make it go below 0. Okay, now we just do the next one here. So then we do bam, and then we do bam is less than color dot yellow dot G, baby. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right, let's get it. Nice. Yep. It is still pink. It's still pink. Why is it still pink? That's one. That's one. Okay, so it should be one. So this is still one. This is. It should be one. What? Unless this isn't perfectly yellow, then that's probably why. That's actually probably why. Okay, let's do red is that 0.016? 0.016? Where the fudge? Wait, what? What the fudge? 0.016? It's 0.016. I guess I could just make this 0, that's fine. Would that be alright, I guess? Like it's close enough. What? Oh, I didn't save it. Whoops. Now it's 0.212. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, they're like not perfectly yellow. So now they are perfectly yellow. Okay, good enough. Yep. Yeah, that seems redder, I think. 0.016. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I actually can do this. Uh, okay, I turn that off first because I can literally hear my computer working its butt off. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. These decibels don't really matter that much. So I guess I could just freaking do this. That's fine. Wow, I've spent an hour and almost an hour and a half trying to changing the color of these freaking stupid lights. That's amazing. Yeah, that's close enough. That's like good enough, I guess. Okay, and now I'm going to do this, except I'm gonna print counter. What? The game object is destroyed. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. It's a little over 1, which is to be expected. Okay, whoa. It's a little over 1, yep. Oh, actually, is that 1? No, that's not 1. It goes all the way to 1 here. And it should stop. It should stop because delay is 1. Why does it keep adding? Oh, that's why. I see. Yeah, that's fine. So it is possible for it to go over 1, but it doesn't really matter because the player's already gone. And then it goes a little bit below 0. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Like, I could make it a little bit more precise, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure that's good here, except going to just delete that. And let's see if I can finish off this episode tonight. Okay, let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come. Okay, come on. I don't know where the fudge I just went. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Like, if I wanted to, yeah, I could maybe, like, make this a little faster, actually. So, I could just do this. Now it'll do it twice as fast, I think. Nice, yep. Or like 3 times as fast. It doesn't matter. I did it. I did it. Um, and I didn't follow the tutorial. I'm so good. No. I think I am pretty good, but not so good, you know. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Let's just watch this
Guard's field of
tutorial
view, then the spotlight turns red over a certain duration, and if the player is able to escape the spotlight before that duration is up, then the spotlight
And honestly, do I want to put this at an even faster speed? Probably.
will turn back to yellow, and the player will be safe. So enter the
Okay, he talks pretty fast. Never mind. Never mind.
script, and I'm going to create a public float called something like time to spot player, and I'll set this to maybe half a second. And then I'm also going to create a private float called player visible timer. All right, so now in the update method,
Wait, I also...
if the player is visible, then I'm going to update the timer. So player visible timer plus equals time.delta time. And if the player is not visible, then that timer will count down. So minus equals time.delta time.
Wait, what? Okay. Sure.
And then outside here, I'll just clamp the timer between 0 and the max value, the time to spot player. So I'll say player visible timer is equal to mathf.clamp. So we pass in the value we're clamping. That's player visible timer. The minimum value is 0, and the maximum value is time to spot player. All right, and then minimum timer is equal to mathf.clamp. So we pass in the value we're clamping. That's player visible timer. The minimum value is 0, and the maximum value is time to spot player. All right, we can then set spotlight.color equal to color.lerp, between the original spotlight color and color.red with a percentage of player visible timer divided by
What?
the color equal to color.lerp between the original spotlight color and color.red with a percentage of player visible timer divided by the time to spot player.
Okay. What does this do? Okay, so clamp just keeps the value between... Wait, what? Clamp? What does this do? Okay. Sure, I mean, you don't have to do that, but that's fine, I guess. Oh, and then color.lerp. Yep, color.lerp. I don't know what lerp does. Got it. Linearly interpolates. Sure. That is useful. That's pretty useful, actually. And that's it. That's in so much less code here. Wow. Uh, wait, this does. Oh, I see. I see what that does. Never mind. By a certain increment, the visible timer divided by time to spot player. Like he doesn't really explain this stuff, but that's fine. He didn't even explain lerp at all, I don't think. Maybe in an earlier episode, maybe. Um, Let me read this again. Player visible timer divided by time to spot player. Uh-huh. Sure. So this is just going to be between 0 and 1.
So when player visible timer is 0, then the color will be the original spotlight color, and when it's equal to the time to spot player, then the color will be completely red.
Got it. Time to spot player, and then you just made that 0.5. Sure.
So then we can just say if the player visible timer is greater than or equal to the time to spot player. Of course, it should never be greater than because of this clamp, but I think logically it makes sense to just have that anyway. If that's the case, then the guard has spotted the player and will want to trigger some sort of event. So going up to the top of the class, I'm going to create a static event that a guard can call when it spots the player. So public static event, and then use system.
I'm sorry, this is dumb, bro. This is so dumb. Why would he...
Action, which, as I mentioned back in episode 12, I think, represents a
Like, this is just so extra. Like, you can just fudging do this. And then do that. What the fuck?
With no parameters and a void return type.
Whatever.
And I'll call this something like on guard has, and then use system.action, which, as I mentioned back in episode 12, I think, represents a delegate with no parameters and a void return type. And I'll call this something like on guard has spotted player. And then over here, as long as the event is not null, we can invoke the event just with a pair of parentheses like so. Alright, so let's save that. And then I'd like the player to be notified when it's been spotted. And when it's spotted, we're going to disable the controls so that it can no longer move around. So I'm going to create a bool called disabled. And then I'd like the player to be notified when it's been spotted. And when it's spotted, we're going to disable the controls so that it can no longer move around. So I'm going to create a bool called disable.
What? You're gonna disable the controls so that it can no longer move around when it's spotted. What is the point? What is the point of making the light shift to red? What is the point of that even then?
And in the update method, I'll start by saying vector3 input direction is equal to vector3.0, and then only if the player is not disabled will we actually set input direction equal to the input. So I'll just cut that in there, like so. Alright, now I'm going to make a method called disable, which is simply going to set the disabled bool equal to true, and we want this method to be called when the player has been spotted by a guard. So in the start method, we can say guard.on.
This is such a waste of code. This is a waste of lines, bro. It's a waste. It's a waste of lines.
On guard has spotted player plus equals disable. So that is subscribing the disable method to the on guard has spotted player event. Now it would be a good idea to unsubscribe the disable method from the event if the player object gets destroyed, which will happen, for example, if the scene gets reloaded at the end of the game. So now it would be a good idea to unsubscribe the disable method from the event if the player object gets destroyed, which will happen, for example, if the scene gets reloaded at the end of the game. So let's create a void on destroy method, which gets called automatically when the object is destroyed, such as when scenes are changed. And here we can just say guard dot on guard has spotted player minus equals the disable method. Alright, so if we save this and quickly destroyed, such as when scenes are changed, and here we can just say guard dot on guard has spotted player minus equals the disable method. Alright, so if we let's create a void on destroy method, which gets called automatically when the
This is a built-in method? Yes. Yes, it is. There's also on disable. Sure. Seems extra to me, but that's fine.
the object is destroyed, such as when scenes are changed. And here we can just say guard dot on guard has spotted player minus equals the disable method. Alright, so if we save this and quickly run the game, you should see that if we get spotted, so just run into the spotlight here, then the controls are disabled and I can no longer move. Okay, now another thing that we want to have happen when the player is spotted and quickly run the game,
Wait.
you should see that if we get spotted, so just run into the spotlight here, then the controls are disabled and I can no longer move.
But you can't. They're not re-enabled. Okay.
Okay, now another thing that we want to have happen when the player is spotted is the game over screen should pop up. So let's create a quick game over screen. I'll start with a UI canvas, and I'm going to set this to scale with the screen size, and I'll give it a slightly higher reference resolution, something like 1920 by 180. And then I'm going to create an empty child object, which is just going to hold the game over UI elements. So we'll first want a bit of text, which can say something like, "You've been spotted."
I don't really need to do this, actually.
And I'm going to set that to best fit.
I've made the bulk of the project. I don't think I really need to add UI.
Let's just go into 2D mode here and press F so we can see this.
Like I know how to do it. So.
Scale it up, center it, and give it a max size of something big.
Like this is gonna be like the same for everything.
Alright, something like that looks good. Make the text white. And let's maybe make a raw image, just as a background for this. Just make this a strip that goes across the screen. And it's maybe black and slightly transparent. And we want the text to be rendered on top of that, so let's just change the order here. Alright, something like that looks good. And I want to duplicate this text, have it be slightly smaller, and this can just say something like, press spacebar to play again. Alright. So I'll take all of those elements and just parent them to the game over empty, so we can now easily show or hide that. And while we're here, I'll just duplicate that, and I'll hide the one, and I'll call this game win. And the text here can just say, I don't know, congratulations.
Yeah, I guess I don't really need
you won.
to do this.
And still you can press spacebar to play again. Alright. So we'll then need a C# script called something like game UI. And I'll attach that to the canvas. And this will have a reference both to the game lose UI and the game win UI object. Okay, so then we can have a method called something like show game win UI. And we'll simply say game win UI dot set active true. And we'll have a similar method show game lose UI, which will of course just set the game lose UI to active. And
that's just a waste of. You can just type this out. The only reason you make a method is so you don't have to type a whole block of stuff out every single time. That's the only reason you make a method. You don't make a method to put one line of code in it. You don't do that. Like what the fuck? You're not going to be accessing this code while playing the game. Like, the players aren't going to be accessing the code while playing the game. Let's see, let's also have a bool called game is over. I'm just baffled.
And both of these will set.
I'm baffled.
Let's see, game lose UI to active. And let's see, let's also have a bool called game is over. And both of these will set game is over equal to true.
Whatever.
And then in the update method, if the game is over, then we'll wait for keyboard input to reload the scene. Arguably, this shouldn't really be done in the game.
I guess, sure, it has 2 lines now. Crazy.
UI script, it's not really its function, but I'm just going to stick it in here since this is such a small project. So we're going to want to access reload the scene. Arguably, this shouldn't really be done in the game UI script, it's not really its function, but I'm just going to stick it in here since this is such a small project. So we're going to want to access the scene manager, which is inside Unity Engine.scene management. So we'll just add that namespace there, and we can now say scene manager.load scene with an index of 0. That happens if the spacebar is pressed down. So if input.getKeyDown, keycode.space. All right. Now we need these methods to be called from somewhere. So we don't have a game win condition yet, but we do have a game lose condition. So we can say guard.onGuard has spotted player has the show game lose UI method subscribed to it. But then, of course, once either of these UIs have been shown, we no longer care whether the guard spots the player or not. So we can say guard.onGuard has spotted player minus equals show game lose UI and the same thing over here. Now, we're getting quite a lot of duplicate code in these two methods, which is a good sign that we need a new method. I'll call this something like onGameOver, and it can take in a GameObject argument for the GameOver UI. And we'll just copy this code over from there, and it sets the GameOver UI to active. And then this method can now just call onGameOver and pass in the lose UI. And this method can call onGameOver and pass in the win AI.
Win UI,
okay.
game win UI.
So win
That's stupid
AI.
though. That's stupid. That's stupid. Why not just do the on game over? Bro, why not just do the on game over and then enter the fudging object that you want? Like what the okay, that's just
okay.
That's not optimal. That's not optimal.
Rename this to game lose. And then I'll assign these two objects. So if I now play this and run into the guard's spotlight, you can see you've been spotted is displayed here. And if we press spacebar, the level does reload, but we've got this lighting bug, and I'm not sure if this has been fixed in the latest version of Unity, but whatever that is when you're watching this. But for now, what you can do is go into the lighting settings here, and you can turn off auto and just say build, and that will take a moment here. All right, and now if we play this and try it again, press spacebar, the lighting is still correct. Okay, let's make a quick win condition. So I'm going to make a little cube object, and that's just going to sit somewhere over here, and this is going to be the finish point. So I'll give it a trigger collider, and set the tag to finish, and also just rename it to finish point. And then in the player script, we can have a void on trigger enter, takes in a collider, call that the hit collider, and then we just say if hit collider.tag is equal to finish, then we have finished the game. So once we finish the game, I'm going to start by disabling the player, and then we want to trigger an event saying that we've finished the game. So let's make a public event, once again system.action, called on reached end of level, or something to that effect, and then we can say if on reached end of level is not null, then we will invoke the event on reached end of level and a pair of parentheses. Okay, so we want our game UI in the start method to and a pair of parentheses.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do that.
Okay,
wait,
we'll
he made another one?
Reached end of level or something to that effect, and then we can say if on reached end of level is not null, then we will invoke the event on reached end of level and a pair of parentheses. And we can called on reached end of level or something to that effect, and then we can say if on reached end of level is not null, then we will invoke the event on reached end of level and a pair of parentheses. Okay, so we want our game UI in the start method to first of all find the player object and get the on reached end of level event and subscribe the show game win UI method to that, and then on game over we will unsubscribe the method just using minus equals instead. Alright, so what should happen when we play this is if we manage to navigate, or I don't actually want to get caught out now, but if I navigate around to this game over point, then congratulations, you win gets displayed there. Alright, so at this point we basically have all of the pieces in place, we just need to design the level.
Yeah, I mean, he made this a trigger instead of an actual, whoa, upside down. He made this a trigger instead of an actual object. So let's just beat the game real quick here. Insane, inhuman reactions. I mean, I think this is still gonna, no, it's not, because I did on trigger collider. I didn't do on trigger collider. All right, I did it.
One
last
technical detail I want to note is that if we duplicate a couple of guards, I'm not sure exactly how many I need to show this. Alright, you can see once I get to 5, the quality of the lighting goes down over here, and if I make another one, then these drop in quality as well, and so on. So if we want to have more than 4 guards but still display high quality lights, well, obviously there's a performance trade-off, but we can go into the quality settings here, and we can up the number of pixel lights. So if we want to have 10 guards, we should set that to 10, and then all of them are being rendered at full quality. Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to delete these extra guards for now.
Cool. That's cool. I like that. Let me do that. Project settings.
Although, and here, obviously there's if we want here, and if I make the once I get to, I'm not sure exactly how many I need to show this. If we just need to once I get these drop in quality as well, and so on. So if we want to have more than 4 guards but still display high quality lights, well, obviously there's a performance trade-off, but we can go into the quality settings here.
Wait, which one did he say?
There's a performance trade-off, but we can go into
edit?
the.
Is that's an edit? Yeah, baby, nice.
Quality settings here, and we can up the number of.
Nice. Yeah, let's get it. Wow, now they're all here. Whoa, crazy.
Pixel lights. So if we want to have 10 guards, we should set that to 10, and then all of them are being rendered at full quality. Okay. I'm going to delete these extra guards for now, though.
Okay.
And I'm going to create an empty game object called a guard holder. And this is going to hold both the guard object and its associated path object. And before I make a prefab out of this, I just want to delete all but 2 of the waypoints, since we'll
I kind of think my way is better. But
always want at least 2
I mean, the empty game objects are better with the gizmos are better.
waypoints. But
I think the whole guard prefab.
if we have more, and then we need to delete extras if we don't want.
And then the path, like why make another game object? Like why not just make the path out of the points on the path? Like why do you need another game object?
Then that's going to disconnect the prefab.
Whatever.
So I want to now make a prefab out of this guard.
I mean, the way he did it is he made it a public game object, which I guess is arguably better, but that's fine.
Guard holder. So I'm going to create a folder called prefabs. And in there, I'm going to add the guard holder object. And then I'll delete it from the scene. Alright, I'm going to fast forward a little bit as I move some cubes around to make a simple level layout and place in some guards and set their patrols. So here's what I came up with. It's layout, and place in some guards and set their patrols. So here's what I came up with. It's not particularly challenging or well thought out, but this is the kind of thing that you could do. Anyway, that concludes this Stealth Game mini project, so until next time, cheers.
Yeah, okay, I see. He just like did this thing at the end. He didn't like.
So here's what I came up with. It's not particularly challenging or well thought out, but this is the kind of thing that you could do. Anyway,
yeah, I see. He just did this level. He didn't show it before.
That concludes this Stealth Game mini project. So until next time.
Wow, Crazer Daisy. Crazer Daisy, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, cool. Nice. Let's just play it one more time. Let's actually change the camera. Like, I wanted to copy what he did. I wanted to copy exactly what he did. So that's why I have the, that's why I have the camera this way, but now I'm gonna copy what he did again. Got him! Yeah, I'm just gonna make this 0. Then I'm gonna make this 0. Oh, whoops, sorry. 90. 90, then I'm gonna This, yep, perfect. Amazing. Whoa. Now let's play the game. Let's play the epic game. Wow, and I don't know, bro. There must be a performance at when having it maximized because, like, okay. Hold up. Time dot delta time. It's time dot delta time, so I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be slowing down. Or should it be? I don't know. That's fine. I don't care. Oh no, I'm gonna get caught. Wow, I did it. Okay, that's it.
Cheers.
That's it. That's it for the whole game. I'm going to delete Unity now. Um, yeah, that's it. That should be the end of episode 18. You know, if the date didn't match the episode number, I would probably not remember by the end of the episode, by this point. But yeah, that was episode 18. Thank you all for watching, and you will all see me tomorrow.